I'm going to test these two strippers on the top part of this dresser. One is the Klean Strip Stripper and the other is the CitriStrip. Okay, I'm testing these strippers in a not very scientific method, meaning I'm going to use the same sponge on both of them. This is the Klean Strip, and what's interesting is I just drizzled some on there and I can already see that it's working. This is the CitriStrip. Now, I've mentioned before that you should usually do this in an area that, well, obviously is well ventilated, but is not hot or windy because the stripper dries really quickly. But I'm outside. It's a little bit breezy today. It's not too hot, so we're going to see how this works. But look at how that's working really well already. And now, again, I'm using the same brush, so technically I'm mixing the products, but we're going to give it a go anyway. I don't like to waste brushes and things like that if I don't have to. And I will have to throw this one out when I'm done. So the nice thing about this is it really stays on thick. It really hugs the wood well, better than the other one, but I'm not seeing that immediate disintegration like I did with the Klean Strip. So we'll see. I'm going to let these set. I'm going to go back and put a little bit more on this one because it doesn't feel like it's on there thick enough. And then I'm going to check back in about 15 minutes. It's about 10 minutes later and the Klean Strip is starting to dry out a little bit, and both of them look like they're coming off nicely, so I'm maybe premature and I'm going to scrape this off. Here is the CitriStrip. Oh my gosh, is that satisfying or what? Here, I guess I could do this. All right, just to give you a sense, it got pretty much all of that. Very nice. All right, let's go and try the Klean Strip side. Oh, also very nice. If I had to say, I'd say this Klean Strip got into those cracks ever so slightly better. It's just sort of a smoother glide when I remove it, but there are some pieces remaining there where it dried out. So the fact that this didn't dry out at all makes me think all of these are going to come off pretty nicely. Okay, so quick first thoughts. They're both good. I think the Klean Strip is probably stronger, but this one stays wet longer. So you probably have to use more product and come back to this a little bit more often. But I suspect if I were to have put it on thicker all over, this would have come off more cleanly than this one. Bottom line, I think they're both good, and I'll show you once I have these off what remains, and then I'll take the steel wool to it. Bottom line, I think it's a toss-up. Pound for pound, I think the Klean Strip Premium Stripper is a little bit stronger, and if you're willing to put on more than one coat if needed, it really comes off very quickly and very smoothly. But I really do like that with the CitriStrip, you're really only having to put it on one time, and then it seems to do the trick. And it stays, as I said, adhered and grabbed to the curves. So I don't think you can go wrong with either one. I have both products linked in my bio if you want to check them out.